COVID-19 broke out and reached the Philippine soil in January 2020, many people were apprehensive. Safety health protocols were implemented, including lockdown in various cities, staying at home, and banning mass gatherings.
In response to the situation, the DepEd framed the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, the groundwork in adopting various delivery modes for our learners to ensure continuous education.
School year 2020-2021 is an extra challenge to everyone. This sudden shift in education forced our learners, parents, teachers, and other stakeholders to adjust to the health crisis we are facing.
As much as we would like to press that replay 2020 button, we cannot do that because we have to face it and move forward with a positive perspective in life.
These are trying times that help us to cultivate various character traits and virtues like faith, love, compassion, humility, perseverance, and hope, among others.
You just mentioned some of the grade 10 sections in our institution, partner. But then again, those traits resonate in them because today, we will celebrate their hard work and determination in finishing the race in the modular distance learning this school year.
Don Eufemio F. Erigel Memorial National High School proudly presents its 6 Moving Up ceremonies for the school year 2020-2021 with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya.
Distinguished men and women of the entire academic community, colleagues, members of the completing class, the pioneers of defense, proud parents, guardians, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant, joyous viewing to all.
This celebration will not be possible through the help of individuals and working forces behind. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the processionals.
May we all put ourselves in the spirit of the Almighty God through the doxology to be followed by the Philippine National Anthem, Regional Hymn, Luz do Hymn, and Agoo Hymn.
Lord, you're more than anything. You're more than God, more than anything. Lord, you're everything to me. I will never let you go, never ever let you go. Lord, you're more than anything. You're more than God, more than anything. Lord, you're everything to me. I will never let you go, never ever let you go. Your love is higher grass is deeper, deeper than the earth. Your grace is wider, wider than the ocean. I will never let you go, never ever let you go. Your love is higher, higher than the heaven. Your mercy is deeper, deeper than the earth. Your grace is wider, wider than the ocean. I will never let you go, never ever let you go.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, pero sa sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit ang bagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa paglayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iinig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsingka, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya na pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Mountains and the rivers, through the lakes and winding trails, to the shores where breezes linger, that's the place I love so well. The home of men who love her, men who died to keep us free, men who told no matter weather, men who want to never be. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, dearest home by far to me. Here I learn my lessons, in her veils I work and play. She has kept me safe and happy, as I live on day by day. To other lands I wander, as I search for wealth and fame. In my heart I will remember Region 1, beloved name. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, dearest home by far to me. To other lands I wander, as I search for wealth and fame. In my heart I will remember Region 1, beloved name. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see.
share. Kindness we embrace, humility we live. Onward we march and go, teaching our children with shared compassion, loving, molding, and polishing them, ushering them to a brighter tomorrow. Guard what we climb and soar, charting our destiny with good activity and efficiency for all the world to see. Our contribution, our legacy. Living the Union Schools Division, excellence we profess. Caring, cultivate, love we share. Kindness we embrace, humility we live. The Union Schools Division, the Union Schools Division, in your bosom you bear the promise of a beautiful life ahead.
It is overwhelming to hear words of welcome to our viewers today from our very dynamic Filipino department head, Mr. Renante O. Dulos.
However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. The words of Stephen Hawking that perfectly describes our students' flight up until this momentous day. To our distinguished guests, my fellow faculty and staff of the PEMS, headed by Sir Rasio Rivera, to the very supportive parents and guardians, to our dear completers, a pleasant day. Today marks the crossroads in the lives of not only our students, but also as teachers and parents. Another challenging school year has passed, and here we are again to celebrate all our accomplishments and ponder on our hardships and sacrifices. Likewise, it may not be what we would have expected if not of the pandemic, but together we are resilient. Looking back at the past year reminds us that despite everything life may throw at us, it is by how we deal with it that we can find success. My dear students, the world may seem gloomy and difficult at this moment, but I assure you, all will be better in time. Your life has more to offer, and it starts today. And it is my honor to welcome you all to these commencement exercises of school year 2020-2021 of our beloved Don Eufemio F. Erigel Memorial National High School. God bless us all.
Let us now listen to the Secretary of Education, Leonor Magtolis Briones. I would like to express my warmest greetings and congratulations to the graduating learners, faculty, school officials, and staff for their commencement exercise for school year 2020-2021. On behalf of the Department of Education, I am honored to be part of the accomplishments and milestones of this year's graduating batch. Despite being tested in an extraordinary time, our learners persevered and made valuable gains for their future. While this historic season gave unprecedented challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic, I am confident that this new breed of Filipino nation builders
one that has experienced unusual obstacles, will be vital in moving the country for the years to come. Our heroes in the history of our country have faced many challenges without hesitation and fear to seek truth and freedom through education. And like those today who continue to go great lengths to assiduously provide support for our education, they stand firm in Jose Rizal's words. Without education and liberty, which are the soil and the Son of Man, no reform is possible. No measure can give the result desired. Let this ceremony be a reminder that we can overcome anything through our concerted efforts. And with DepEd supporting you in every way possible, we will be able to respond to every challenge, especially in the basic education sector. For our parents and teachers, we are greatly indebted to the dedication that you have given to your children during this crisis. Truly, your efforts have come to fruition as we celebrate this momentous day. Let us continue to seek growth and opportunities for a safer, healthier, and kinder place to nurture our future leaders and nation builders. Let us listen to the message of the Regional Director, Tolentino G. Aquino.
It is with great pleasure and admiration that I convey my best wishes and profound felicitations to all the graduates, completers, and academic awardees of the school year 2020-2021. The efforts you have exerted to accomplish your academic tasks in the difficult times are something worthy of praises. Graduation and moving up ceremonies are the much awaited events in the life of every learner as they represent the golden times of reaching higher education and achieving dreams and aspirations. Definitely, the road you have taken is rough, but all the struggles are worth considering as they are the first few steps that will define your future success. Indeed, finishing this challenging school year during these trying times of COVID-19 pandemic is remarkable since it has been inevitable to face and accept the new normal landscape of education. It has been a school year of extraordinary hard work, dedication, and passion for all school leaders, teachers, learners, and parents in dealing and coping with chosen learning delivery modality to meet the most essential educational requirements. While it is admittedly difficult, you may take it positively as you have been given the opportunity to adapt to difficulties that have strengthened your innate potentials. Likewise, the incessant motivation and support of parents towards the seemingly thorny road to success caused by the global health crisis, as well as the strict obedience to various health and safety protocols, have enormously pitched in to this moment of your graduation and completion. My dear graduates, completers, and awardees, you have just marked another significant milestone in your continued quest for excellence and successful future. Certainly, more challenges will still come your way. However, to hurdle this, you should stay focused and always remember that your dreams are within reach when you are determined and committed to realize them. My beloved parents, community officials, and other stakeholders, accept our heartfelt gratitude for the victory we have achieved today. Thank you for being an effective and efficient partners of the Department of Education in the implementation of distance learning. Your untiring support is a deeper reflection of the unconditional love you have bestowed to the learners through the years. Undoubtedly, you have greatly taken part in realizing the goals and objectives of DepEd's pivot to quality education under the Sulong Educalidad program. our sincere commendations to all our DepEd officials, the school administrators, faculty members, and non-teaching staff for providing the highest degree of service para sa bata, para sa bayan. Finally, with this happy celebration of your graduation and completion, it is with confidence to say that you have given our team for this year strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic a very special meaning. Congratulations and have a wonderful graduation day and moving up ceremonies.
This institution will not function if not with the leadership and management of these outstanding people. The visionary school head of the FEMS, Mr. Ross U. Rivera. The high school cluster supervisor, Dr. Luisito V. Lebetique. The chief of curriculum implementation division, Dr. German E. Flora. The chief of school governance and operations division, Dr. Emiliana Boa. And the assistant schools division superintendent, Dr. Vivian Luz Pagatpatan. Let us listen to their messages.
Our schools division superintendent, Attorney Donato D. Valderas. Our assistant schools division superintendent, Dr. Vivian Luz Pagatpatan. Dr. German Flora, Chief Curriculum Implementation Division. Dr. Emiliana M. Watt, Chief School Governance and Operations Division. Dr. Luisito V. Lebetique, Monitoring Supervisor, Bagoa District. Dr. Marieta V. Villana, District Supervisor of Agoo District. Honorable Sandra Y. Irigel, Representative of the 2nd District of La Union. And Honorable Stephanie Ann Y. Irigel, the beloved Mayor and Municipal Mayor of Agoo, La Union. When something bad happens, you have three choices. You can either let it define you, let it destroy you, or you can let it strengthen you. As the coronavirus pandemic rapidly sweeps across the world, it is inducing a considerable degree of fear, worry, and concern in the population at large, and among certain groups in particular, such as older adults, care providers, and people with underlying health conditions. You never get to do your normal routine, or watch your favorite TV programs, or visit your friends, because you are confined in your houses, bored and down due to the lockdown fever. You worry about answering modules with hard-to-understand texts. Performance tasks are as hard as the written task. No assignments, no recitations, no projects to venture into when grades are low. However great, those losses do not define us any more than one loss defines an early perfect game or season. You celebrate what got you here, biking to different places, playing ML all day long, unending chats to classmates and friends, even doing the TikTok. The pandemic did not manage to erase your teenage achievements, nor did the pandemic destroy your spirits and talents. It simply diverted them to new pursuits. Instead, this graduation recognizes the entire admirable body of achievements of those receiving their diplomas today. You learn that no matter what happens, humans care. Social pathways are remade, not forgotten. 6-foot distancing in quarantines are only connections or disconnections if hearts and minds define you as such. You learn that family and friendships endure. You learned alone, and you learn together. Never once did you think you would be destroyed by the pandemic. And you weren't. Parents and teachers, I believe that each one of the students have been like the precious seeds. It's not about what it is, but it's about what it can become. So today, in young adulthood, you celebrate not only what each one of you has become, but also what each one of you will become. Envisioning everyone's seed's potential, you can connect your past, your present, and future selves. It's never been about pandemic defining or destroying you. It's never been about what has been missed. It's always been about what you can become and how the pandemic made you stronger for tomorrow and the days thereafter. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. Get on your way and climb it. God bless, class of 2021, and good day.
Sa inyo, my dear graduates and completers, na hinagkan at talagang binigkis sa kanilang mga puso ang pangarap na makaahon sa kumunoy ng kahirapan, sa mga magulang na ang tanging hangad lamang nila ay tuluyang mapabuti at mapaunlad ang buhay ng inyong mga anak sa anumang aspeto, at sa mga gurong naging sugo ng karunungang ibinubuwis din ang kanilang buhay, maipagpatuloy lamang ang edukasyong hindi dapat isinasantabi. Maraming salamat sa pagiging kaagapay sa mga layunin ng ating ahensya. Ang araw na ito ay dineklara ng Bathala bilang araw ng inyong pagtatapos sa eskwela. Hindi man magkatagpo ang mga pinangarap nating itsura ng pagtatapos, 2 taon na ang nakalilipas dahil tayo nga ay nasa virtual na pamamaraan, hindi pa rin maaalis ang ideyang kayo ay magsisipagtapos na at tutungo sa susunod na level ng pag-aaral. Ang mapanghamong buhay ng isang senior high school at koleyo. At dahil dyan, ako si Ginoong Luisito Billy Batique, Education Program Supervisor ng SDO La Union, ay buong galak at malugod na bumabati sa mga totoong survivors ng new normal sa area ng edukasyon. Magpakatatag sapagkat ang matibay na pundasyong yan ang tunay na magpapalakas at magpapatatag sa kalidad ng edukasyon sa gitna ng pandemya. Padayon, mga bagong pag-asa ng papasulong na bansa.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Chewing up with the lines of the poem penned by Itim Diguelet that goes, I shall pass this way but once. Any good that I can do, let me do it now. Let me not defer nor neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again. You did it amid the frightening threat of COVID-19 pandemic. The whole world is a witness of your triumph. Let this be a more reason to celebrate success with your family, relatives, and friends, and to be thankful too to the Lord Almighty for this great achievement. Your educational journey should not stop here. That dream will only become a reality if you continue to strive hard for it. Life must go on and on, even during these trying times. And as your teachers for a number of years have been there for you always, you will be meeting more of them to guide you even more until finally that dream is no longer a dream. It's what you aspired for with the grace of the Lord. Mabuhay and congratulations, Batch 2021.
Maraming bagay ang nagbago, kabilang ng sistema ng edukasyon sa bansa dahil sa COVID-19. Dahil ayaw ihinto ng kagawaran at ng pamahalaan ng pasukan, gumawa ito ng mga alternatibong paraan upang kahit papaano ay may matututuhan pa rin ang mga mag-aaral. Lahat ay nagsama-sama upang ang kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Sa ating napakatalinong ama at tagapamanihala ng La Union Schools Division Office, Attorney Donato D. Valderas Jr., ang napakabuting pangalawang tagapamanihala, Dr. Vivian Luz Pagatpatan, ang aking partner sa Curriculum Implementation Division, Dr. German Flora, sa mga education supervisors, public schools district supervisors, specialists, school heads, teachers, at sa lahat ng magtatapos at mabibigyan ng parangal sa school year na to. Sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa edukasyon, isang mapagpalang araw. Labis akong nalulugod at nag-uumapaw ang tuwa sa aking puso dahil sa wakas, napagtagumpayan nating lahat ang mga hamon at pagsubok na dulot ng pandemya. Lahat nagsama-sama upang patatagin ang kalidad ng edukasyon, upang mabigyan ng magandang kinabukasan ang ating mga mag-aaral. Naging mahirap man ang biglaang transisyon, kinaya natin ito. Sa ating mga school heads, na siyang nanguna sa paggabay sa mga guro, sa pagbibigay ng kalidad na pagtuturo, kahit napakahirap ang dinanas dahil sa biglaang sistema ng pagbibigay ng serbisyo sa mga mag-aaral. Salamat. Sa mga local government unit na tumulong at sa pamahalaan ng barangay na siyang nagsilbing tulay upang maging mas madali ang delivery system ng education. Napadali ang lahat para sa ating mga guro dahil nandyan kayong tumulong. Salamat. Sa ibang stakeholders na nagbigay ng donasyong pinansyal, instructional materials, equipments at iba pang suporta. Salamat. Sa mga magulang na hindi sumuko sa mga hamon upang makatapos o makapagpatuloy ang kanilang mga anak sa kanilang pag-aaral. Salamat. Sa mga mag-aaral na hindi alintana ang banta ng sakuna na dulot ng COVID-19 sa kagustuhan na makapagpatuloy sa kanilang pagtahak upang makamit ang tagumpay at upang makamtan ang kanilang inaasam-asam na pagtatapos, binabati ko kayo sa inyong determinasyon. Dahil sa inyo, naging inspirado ang inyong mga guro sa kanilang pagtuturo at paggawa ng modules. Mabuhay kayo. At higit sa lahat, ang poong may kapal na siyang bumabay at nagbigay ng lakas ng loob upang magpatuloy kahit sa gitna ng pandemya. Salamat, Ama, sa pagpapala. Sadyang napakahusay po ang iyong mga plano dahil lahat nagsama-sama upang lalong patatagin ang kalidad ng edukasyon kahit pa sa gitna ng pandemya. Patuloy po sana mo kaming gabayan. Sa pagtatapos, patuloy po sana nating suportahan ang kagawaran, ang pamahalaan, ang La Union Schools Division Office upang maging mas matatag po ang kinabukasan ng ating mga mag-aaral. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
This year's graduation has a story to tell. Forced by the call of the time, Graduation 2021 shall tell about the collective sacrifice and perseverance demanded from the parents, from the teachers, from the learners, from the Department of Education, as well as from the community. It is a story of responsibility shared and not to be forgotten. Never in recent history has a school calendar been strewn with so much difficulties piled upon difficulties. Never in recent memory has a school calendar been hit with so much hardships piled upon hardships. Complaints and difficulties never yet experienced were the order of the day. We took cognizance of this all. We ask you to trust the system. Together, we persevered. And today is yours. It is a journey to the stars through difficulties. Ad astra,
per aspera. And so, your graduation story is an inspirational story. It is about achieving victory in the face of adversity. And while this may be your personal achievement, the bigger picture is, it is a victory for all. To our 2021 graduates and completers, the parents, the teachers, our school leaders, our local government officials, and the entire community, congratulations! You deserve the stars. God bless.
This most awaited event has never been made possible without the support of the equally and highly esteemed individuals from the 2nd District of La Union, the accomplished and ingenious Congresswoman, Honorable Sandra Y. Erigel, and our very young, competitive, and dependable Mayor, Honorable Stephanie Ann Y. Erigel.
To our Dynamic Schools Division Superintendent, Attorney Donato Balderas, to our hardworking principal of Don Eufemio F. Erigel Memorial National High School, Mr. Ras Q. Rivera, esteemed teachers and administration personnel of the FEMS, our beloved parents, our dear students, especially the completers of school year 2020-2021, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a very precious day to all of us. Kakaiba ang pagdaraos ng pagtatapos ng ating mga mag-aaral ngayon bunsod ng pandemya na nagbigay hadlang sa nakagawiang pagmamartsa sa entablado upang tanggapin ang kanilang diploma. Gayunpaman, kahit virtual ang pagtatapos natin ngayon dala ng teknolohiya, ang mahalaga ay maluwalhating niraos ng ating mga mag-aaral ang kanilang mga aralin. Sa makatuwid, ang diwa ng pagtatapos ang siyang mahalaga kahit papaano pa ito na isasagawa. Nang dumating ang pandemya, alam ko na walang malaking hamon kung paano ang ating mga mag-aaral ay makapag-aral ng maayos. Dala ng pagkamalikhay ng ating mga guro sa pamunuan sa Departamento ng Edukasyon, nakagawa sila ng pamamaraan bagamat hindi pinakamabisa sa paghahatid dunong sa mga mag-aaral. Module man o online class ang pamamaraan, nakatulong pa rin sa ating mga mag-aaral na hindi masayang ang panahon ng kanilang pag-aaral. Ngayon, dumating na naman ang 1 taon ng panahon upang anihin ang bunga ng inyong mga pagpupursigi. At dahil dito, kailangan nating pasalamatan ang lahat ng mga stakeholders dito. Una, sa mga guro na masipag na naghanda ng mga modules at nagpakitang gilas sa online class, maraming salamat. Hindi matatawaran ang inyong mga sakripisyo para sa inyong mga estudyante. Pangalawa, sa mga magulang. Maraming salamat sa patnubay kahit alam ko na kayo ang nahirapan sa panibagong setup ng pag-aaral. Batid ko na kayo ay bumalik din sa pagka-estudyante sapagkat hindi ninyo maiwasang hindi pakialaman ang mga aralin ng inyong mga anak. Pangatlo, para sa ating mga mag-aaral na nagtapos. Maraming salamat din dahil ang inyong pagtatapos ngayong araw ay pagpapatunay na kayo ay handa muli sa bagong pagsubok. Maraming salamat at hindi ninyo binigo ang inyong mga magulang, guro at mga sarili. Sa pagtatapos na ito, batid ko na panibagong hamon ang siyang ating haharapin. Ang banta ng pandemya ay nandyan pa rin. Kaakibat ng aking pagbati ang pagsaludo sa lahat ng pamunuan, kawani, guro at mag-aaral ng DEFEMS. Kalakip nito ang aking panalangin sa Poong May Kapal na kasihanawa tayong lahat ng ibayong lakas ng loob at katawan upang mapagwagian natin ang mga pagsubok ng ating kinakaharap. To our dear completers, I wish you all the best for your completion day. Today is just an end towards a new chapter in your lives. Be happy for this achievement and make this as a motivation to reach greater goals. Strive to finish college, for this is the greatest gift that you can give to yourself and your loved ones. To my fellow parents, let us continue to support our children's education because this is the greatest legacy we can leave to them. To our teachers and administrators, let us zeal and enthusiasm to mold our students be forever strong, for this is our mission and vocation. To all of us, let us be united to the cause of education for the foundation of a peaceful and progressive society on a learned, well-informed, and educated citizenry. Congratulations at mabuhay tayong lahat.
On behalf of the municipal officials and the townspeople of Agoo La Union, I send my warmest congratulations to the batch 2021 graduates and completers of Agoo East and West. Our government actions to prevent COVID-19 spread has caused a disruption in the education sector as well as anxiety and concern over how to pursue the curriculum amidst the pandemic. I am as heartbroken as you are that your final year in school and the multiple opportunities to celebrate your crowning achievements are being impacted by this global crisis. Let not COVID-19 dampen the joy and pride that must be yours after going through grueling years. I congratulate the school administration for supporting the continuity of your quest for knowledge and wisdom. The laborious efforts of studying through your new classroom during the new normal has paid off. Completers. The world is changing, and we have to adapt to the changes, lest we lag behind. We must adapt to the changing world and yet cling to the unchanging values of life. To the proud parents as well as the PTA, I salute you for being supportive to our children's pursuit towards a better future. Mabuhay ang Batch 2021!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness virtually the main highlight of today's event. To do the honors of presenting these school year's candidates for graduation and completion, may we have on our screen our very own and dedicated school principal, Sir Rasyu Rivera.
To be followed right away by the acceptance, confirmation, and message of our vigorous Schools Division Superintendent, Attorney Donato D. Balderas Jr.
Sir, I, Rasyu Rivera, in my capacity as school principal of Don Eugenio F. Rigel Memorial National High School, acting under the mandate of Republic Act 9155, otherwise known as the Governance of Basic Education Act of 2001, hereby recommends for your approval the completion of 451 junior high school candidates, of which 205 are males and 246 are females. I hereby certify that they have satisfactorily passed and completed all the necessary requirements for the junior high school as prescribed by the Department of Education, its obtaining orders, issuances, and policies on the matter, and Republic Act 10533, otherwise known as an act of enhancing the Philippine basic education system by strengthening its curriculum and increasing the number of years for basic education, appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes. I petition that their completion be approved and they be declared completers effective upon the day their certificates are signed. I further pray that the rights and privileges pertaining thereto be conferred upon the same.
Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 1, Division of La Union. Be it known by all, to the graduates and completers, by the power and authority vested in me by law and by the Department of Education, in my capacity as Schools Division Superintendent, La Union Schools Division, and acting upon the recommendation and petition of your principal or school head, that your graduation or completion in the respective ladder of our educational system be approved with the certification that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for completion and graduation as prescribed by law and by the Department of Education. I hereby affirm your completion or graduation and declare you graduates or completers in these very historic and challenging times of our educational journey, effective upon the signing of your diplomas and certificates by authorized officials. And therefore confer upon you all the rights, and privileges appertaining and attached to your diplomas and certificates. My congratulations. Go forth and be the change agents and the salt that the world needs. Sumayin niyo po ang aking maalap at taus-pusong pagbati. Sa gitna ng isang krisis dulot ng pandemya, napagtagumpayan pa rin natin ang adhikaing maitaguyod ang layunin ng edukasyon para sa ating kabataan upang masiguro natin ang kanilang kaligtasan sa kamangmangan. Nagsama-sama po tayong lahat, mga pinuno ng mga paaralan, mga guro, mga magulang, mga lokal at nasyonal na opisyal ng gobyerno, at iba pang ahensya nito. Mga pilantropo, mga ordinaryong tao, maging ang mga mismong mag-aaral. Tayong lahat ay nagkaisa upang isulong ang kalidad ng edukasyon sa lahat ng pamamaraan posible at kahit imposible na napatunayang posible din naman. Sama-sama nating ipinaglaban ang karapatan ng bawat bata na makapag-aral at hindi natin inalintana ang lahat ng balakid, bagkus lalong naging matatag sa bawat hamon na dulot ng kasalukuyang pangkalahatang problema sa kalusugan. Hindi rin po tayo pinabayaan ng pamahalaang lokal at nasyonal. Sa bawat programa nila, laging isa ang edukasyon sa mga prioridad. Marami ang naging leksyon, kalinangan at kasanayan, at sa gitna ng mga ito ay ang mga napag-alaman, mga nadiskubring mga epektibong pamamaraan. Natuto tayong gumalaw ng maingat at i-maximize kung ano ang oras, pagkakataon, at mga resources na meron tayo. Sa mga mag-aaral, natutong mag-aral sa kanilang sariling pamamaraan at naging responsable sila. Naging mabisang pagkakataon din ang mga pangyayaring ito upang lalong mapagtibay ang relasyon ng mga miyembro ng bawat pamilya, lalong-lalo na ang relasyon ng anak sa magulang o magulang sa anak. Ngayon, masasabi natin na sa kabila ng matinding agam-agam at mga haka-haka, tayong lahat ay nagtagumpay dahil tumayo tayo para sa edukasyon. Pinili nating maging proaktibo kaysa inaktibo. Pinili nating suungin ang pagsubok kaysa talunin tayo ng mga suliranin. At ngayon nga ay nagtagumpay tayo. Patunay nito na kayo ay nagsipagtapos o magsisipagtapos sa isang antas ng ating edukasyon. This is very historic and this marks a milestone in the colorful history of our educational system. And you, we, all of us are part of this. Salamat sa ating mga principals o school heads, mga guro at mga non-teaching personnel na sa konteksto ng school-based management na pangatawanan nila ang school leadership at its best and sense of ownership at its highest among all members of the school community, parents, and stakeholders. Truly, we won the battle in the war for education because we made school-based management at its finest. In closing, I say, in La Union Schools Division, excellence we profess, care we cultivate, love we share, kindness we embrace, humility we live. Mabuhay ang La Union Schools Division. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Mabuhay ang edukasyon.
Congratulations, completers! Today's affair is not complete without being graced by a special person of sincere service and action who will deliver his words of encouragement and wisdom. To know more about him, may we hear from the head teacher 3 of the English department, Mrs. Laura G. Villanueva, to do the honors of introducing our guest speaker.
My warmest and blessed day greetings to each and every one. It's my honor to talk in front of you and to introduce to you our successful and yet humble guest of honor and speaker in today's affair. Our guest of honor and speaker was an alumnus of our school. He graduated valedictorian of class 2007. During his days in defense, he was a consistent awardee and top-notcher. He joined various academic and non-academic competitions, not only in the school level, but also in the division, up to the regional levels. He garnered major and minor awards then. He was among the top 10 finalists in the Dagliang Talumpati in the division level. He also participated in press conferences of the division, where he qualified to the regional schools conference. Moreover, he was awarded as Mr. Step of the division, and he represented the division of La Union at the regional level. This step competition was not only a search for the most beautiful or handsome high school student, but also for the brainy and talented ones, beauty and brain competition, so to speak. For his college degree, he finished Bachelor of Science in Nursing at Baguio Central University in Baguio City, and is currently taking up Bachelor of Law at the University of Waikato in New Zealand for his second course. He started his career in telecommunications without experience or formal training, but because of his eagerness to learn, hard work and determination, he had this job as a Technical Division Training Supervisor of Veloce Limited in 2012. After a year of dedicated service, he was promoted to provisioning manager in the same company. He was in charge of a division with 12 staff members. His promotion did not stop there, for the company continued to grow. He was again promoted in 2015 as contracts manager and was in charge of a government infrastructure project with 36 staff. In 2017, he decided to move to ECL, Essential Connections Limited, as Network Build Manager. He continued to manage their infrastructure projects, winning a Health Safety and Quality Award for procedural efficiency, and continued to serve the company in charge of all facets of operations as National Operations Manager up to this year, 2021. Our guest of honor and speaker, ladies and gentlemen, is the son of Remedios Reyes and Kevin Thomas Naylon. He is happily and successfully living with his wife, Rizal Maris, and son Sebastian Caden in Rotorua, New Zealand. My pleasure to present to you our distinguished guest of honor and speaker, Mr. Baden James Naylon.
Students, parents, teachers, kids, family members, and to the whole DeFems family, kia ora and greetings from New Zealand. My name is Baden, and I am a proud alumni of Don Eufemio F. Uriel Memorial National High School. Firstly, I'd like to take the time to congratulate students for reaching this milestone. I'm certain it has been no easy feat given the hurdles the world has presented over the last year, namely COVID-19. I hope and pray that given the circumstances, you and your family are safe and sound during these tough times, as many others have been drastically ravished by this global pandemic all over the world. I share a moment of pride and happiness that despite these events, you are still afforded an opportunity and a moment in time to celebrate and be acknowledged for your achievements so far. It has been a very long time since I was last in high school, but I can vividly remember the good old days, as they say. And by good old days, I actually mean the sleepless nights, the headaches, the exams, the nervousness you feel if you've passed an exam or not, the stress, the pressure, the excitement, the whole lot. And I can say that after almost 15 years, I still endure the same pressure, same stress, the whole lot. I guess the only difference is I get paid money to go through it now. Jokes aside, if you think it's hard now, it never really gets any easier. I think all your teachers can attest to what I'm saying. It never ends. I'm honoured to be able to speak here today. This has been a long time coming and what I consider a bucket list. I've been asked to talk about a theme which goes along the lines of strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm sure the brilliant minds in the academe have already tailor-made your learning experience to ensure that the best mode of delivery has been achieved. So what I want to focus on is how you as a student can strengthen the education you receive. Studying can be arduous in the best of times, but I reckon it has doubled in complication for everyone due to COVID-19. Social isolation due to lockdowns, the inability for spontaneous class interaction, and the loss of feel for the classroom atmosphere are just but a few issues I can think of off the top of my head. The first point I'd like to touch on is the concept of time. Time is something many of us take for granted. 5 minutes more sleep here, 10 minutes more rest here, 15 more minutes of Mobile Legends there. Next thing you know, you've lost an hour, a week, a month. Time is irreversible, meaning you can never get it back, but you will always chase it. From what I've been told, the false illusion most of us possess is having enough time. This is a mistake, and so many of us have this misconception. How many times have we all, yes, including myself, said, oh, a project, assignment, task isn't due until next week. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow again. I'll do it the next day. I'll do it the next day. Next minute, you're up all night before the due date trying to rush, cram, and produce something that you had a whole week to do. Do what you can as soon as you are able to, is my advice. Incremental progress is far better than cramming. Aim to gain time. Gain a minute, gain an hour, gain a day, gain a week. The more time you have is more time you can spend on something else. Gain time. Don't lose it. The second focal point I'd like to talk about is creating habits, and good habits at that. This will help you not only in your studying, but in life in general. It's been scientifically proven that humans are creatures of habit. You are what your routines are, is what they're saying. Do you think it's only by chance that you wake up late every day? Day after day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Ask the question why. Is it because your body is just made to sleep 9 hours a day? Or is it for the simple fact that you've been scrolling through Facebook until midnight every night? So you're sleeping late. You're waking up late because you're tired. Create proactive patterns. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Repeat it until it becomes second nature, just like waking up, brushing your teeth, having a shower, having breakfast is to you. Again, you are what your routines are. Instead of watching Facebook videos or playing Mobile Legends, read another chapter of that workbook, skill book, any topic. Watch an informative video about the topic at school you're currently learning on Facebook. Do stuff that gains value to your day, gains value to what you're trying to achieve through studying. Then do it tomorrow, and then the day after, and then the day after, and then the day after. Next thing, you won't even notice that you may be 3 chapters ahead in history, 4 chapters ahead in English, and so forth. The next thing I'd like to talk about that will help you strengthen the quality of education that you receive is the concept of staying committed. Going through studies was never meant to be easy. It's designed by default to be hard, to equip you with the necessary skills to be able to grapple with real-world problems. It offers the ability of proactive practice and repetition, as often out of school there is no repeat, no second chance, and consequences are real. That being said, it's very easy to lose focus at school. There are so many distractions in this modern world. So before you lose your way, remember, what is my commitment? My commitment to my parents, my commitment to my family, my commitment to my teachers, my commitment to my community. Most important, my commitment to myself. Remember why you started. What are the consequences if I fail this test or this subject? What will happen to me if I get kicked out of school? What will happen if I get pregnant now or get someone pregnant? Before you do something you can't reverse, remember your commitment. Remember why you started in the first place. Your commitment should be your fail-safe, along with all other factors to get through this journey. The next thing I want to talk about, and I find this very important, is purpose. Why am I doing this? What is the purpose? The easy and common answer I always hear is so it gets done. In other words, for compliance. Doing it for the sake of doing it. Don't complete an exam or module solely on the basis because you have to. Find deeper meaning in what you're doing. Start small. It could be as simple as, I want to improve my writing skills in English, so I'm going to take my time and do this essay diligently. Remember, hard work does pay off. Your teachers are trained professionals to recognize talent, knowledge excellence, and provide feedback. All of which goes back to achieving the purpose you set. When you get the result of that essay, was it good? Was it bad? What feedback did you get from your teacher? And with that feedback, how do you learn from it? And with all these learnings, the next time you do an essay, you're going to continue doing the stuff that you've done good. You're not going to do the stuff that you've done bad. And you've achieved that purpose. The next time you do an essay, you are going to do it well, you're going to do it justice, and you've just earned the skill of doing essays better. That was a small example. Let's go for a bigger one. Deeper purpose could be, I guess, for example, I want to excel in schooling so I can position myself for a successful life. Pretty broad, isn't it? But how are you going to do this? You're going to do this by coming to school every day, when possible, I guess, through these COVID times, or doing my assessments diligently, doing my assignments purposefully, studying with purpose, remembering what is it behind what you're doing that will drive you, and this will be your purpose. Use the purpose to drive yourself. During these COVID times, I guess the one thing that everybody negates is a factor of social isolation, I guess, to a degree. So with your studies, don't be afraid to ask for help. Everybody needs help. What I mean by this is form a study network and a support network around you. It could be a study group with friends and classmates. It could be your parents, your teachers, your siblings, or a combination of everything. You may have heard this before, but more heads are better than one. I believe this. As I mentioned earlier, one of the many negative things that COVID has brought is social isolation. But the feeling like you're alone doesn't have to be that way. Social interaction can still be achieved by many forms of social media, let's say Skype, Zoom, and many more. I'm sure you're well aware of these, more so than I do. This will ensure the learning experience still remains fun, with the ability to bounce ideas and have healthy discussions, not just about social topics or school topics, but perhaps COVID itself, life itself. Be sociable. When I mean ask for help though, the one thing I don't mean is to ask for the answers solely so you don't have to find them. This is exactly not what I'm saying. The purpose of help is assistance, not doing it for me. You're not going to join a study group so that you can just copy all the answers. You're not going to join a study group just so that you don't have to do it yourself. You're not going to ask your parents to do your math assignment because you can't be bothered. That is not what I'm saying. So again, I'm going to repeat this phrase. The purpose of help is for assistance, to assist you, to help you, not to do it for you. A more important point in asking for help is centered around stress and mental health. Although I was joking at the start of the speech, stress is not something I take lightly. With all the chaos happening in the world, I'm certain a lot of you feel stressed. I know I do. But don't fear. Stress is normal. It's normal in life. It's part of what makes us human. It's how we get through this stress and our stress times that defines us. Talk to somebody. It's unlikely somebody hasn't been through what you're going through now and won't have advice. Sometimes just venting out is enough to make you feel better. However stressed you may feel now, the feeling of overcoming the stress is somewhat a success in itself. You will get better at coping. Find something that relaxes you. Everybody's different. It could be listening to music, exercising, going for a walk, playing with your younger brother, playing with a pet. Could be anything. If these techniques are not helping with your stress, then seek help. I'm pretty sure your guidance department will be there to guide you and help you cope through these tough times. I am all for conventional career paths. However, I've also seen firsthand that these aren't the only avenue for success. Some of the richest Filipinos that I know here in New Zealand, a lot of them, my mates, are welders. I mean, all credit to them. But I would never have thought that was even a credible career option 15 years ago. Same goes with builders, cabinet makers, beekeepers, mechanics, to name a few careers. My point is, don't be limited by the conventional perceived avenues. Think outside the box. You are bigger than the course that your mate wants to do. You are bigger than Ago'o. You are bigger than La Union. You are bigger than Luzon. You are bigger than the Philippines. There is a whole big wide world out there waiting for you to dominate and conquer. So think big and don't let anything hold you back to what you want to pursue in life. Just as a short recap, I hope you've taken time to listen and to internalize what I've been talking about. Let's have a short recap on what I want you to do to strengthen the quality of education while you are studying amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. The concept of time and time management. Don't waste time. Gain time. Don't lose it. Creating good habits. We've talked a great deal around this, is we are creatures of habit. If you repeat something often enough, and it is of a positive nature, then you will become used to doing this without second thought, and it will become second nature. Purpose. Why am I doing this task? Why am I doing this assessment? Why am I studying? What is my purpose? What do I want to achieve? Commitment. What is my commitment to myself, to my parents, to my school, to my community? Remember why you started and what are the consequences if I do not pursue this studying properly. What will go wrong? What will happen to me? What will happen to my family? What will happen to my life? And asking for help. You are not alone in this endeavor, so please do not feel that way. Ask for help. It can be as simple as the study groups like we talked about, or it could be also around the stress and the fatigue level that we've talked about due to the COVID pandemic. You are your school's success, and the means to measure the school's success is how well you do in life. Start that journey now. Don't muck around. Shoot a straight arrow in life and watch the wonders you are at fingers width away from. Aim high and make not only the FEMS but yourself proud. It has been a great pleasure talking to you today. This is Baden Alon again, congratulating you. Thank you very much indeed. Goodbye now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment for our completers has come. Let us witness the announcement of completers and their award. Disclaimer: rest assured upon taking of photos, the prescribed guidelines and health protocols by the IATF have been strictly observed and implemented.
Don Eufemio F. Erigel Memorial National High School proudly presents its completers for the school year 2020-2021. The completers of 10 leadership under the advisory of Mr. Joseph B. Lee. Barlas R.J.S. Buado Raymart O. Kabangunay Clyde Neil C. with honors. Kadwa Axel V. with honors. Calpito Renver Allen M. with honors. Cases Oliver F. Doctolero John Prince Ian S. with honors. Espe Mark Jason E. Estacio Gestoni S. Fangon Adrian A. Galera Rolando Jr. J. Mabutas Mark Christian L. with honors. Madriaga Mark Fred A. with honors. Posadas Luigi C. Ramos Bernie Hill M. with honors. Saki Jet S. with honors. Ventura Deverson M. with honors. Verenio Mark Ruiz R. Villanueva Aldrin M. with honors. Aspuria Angel M. with honors. Aitona Rose Angelica P. with honors. Balbalosa Nicole Ashley R. with high honors. Benitez Giselle T. with honors. Carrera Camille Eliza C. with honors. Carrera Mariela E. with honors. Castillo Perez T. with high honors. Emocling Shekinah Rija R. with honors. Emperador Shaina May P. with honors. Fabro Jeneline A. Fang Queenie Q. with honors. Fernandez Angeline S. with honors. Galban Kimberly C. with honors. Caralde Carlen May O. with honors. Joveres Krisha B. with honors. Milana Eliza Praise Y with honors. Montilla Jean May F with honors. Nerita Bea Pauline A with honors. Ogzon Catherine May T with honors. Ramos Karen Claire A with honors. Santos Marian F with honors. Silen Hilda M with honors. Ventura Danica Dayan F with honors. Ventura Lovely Ruth M with honors. Verceles Stephanie May T with honors. Villanueva Donalyn B with honors. The completers of 10 Argilia under the advisory of Mr. Alvin O. Doctolero. Abalie Jerry Vic P. Anave Asher Ian L. Bacalzo Patrick John Q. Baldemore Earl Lawrence V. Becerra Gerald A. Ladao Benson G. Madriaga Brian Justin C. Madriaga Casey Floyd J. Mamuyak John Kirby P. Vencido Joseph P. Ofiana Justin A. Refuerzo Mark Aldwin P. Rico Gerberry V. Oreta Donato Jr. G. Bailon Shaina May L. Catalan Kimberly Ann P. De Guzman Azikim Shaira F. with honors. Tumundon April May C. Dulay Alfea P. Estacio Micaela B. with honors. Pangunilo Hart B. Ronda Joanna Fe M. Gara Brailyn Jane A. Heneta Jonaline L. Guban Crystalline Joyce R. Itliong Nicole C. Laron Clarissa V. Mangawang Glyza May B. Mapanaw Jessica Kelly G. Muñoz Riewin Ginger C. with honors. Nidwaza Christina M. with honors. Nidwaza Glenny Jean P. Ocampo Franchelle Nicole D. Ofiana Angelica A. with honors. Oiga Angela Grace R. with honors. Padua Daniela Marie N. Pili April Ann R. Poderanan Sandy Jane G. with honors. Rosas Dean Russell T. with honors. Rulyoda Katrina Paula N. Solvita Bridget Mariel E. Villanueva May Joy D. Zorilia Arshel May O. The completers of 10 Compassion under the advisory of Mrs. Dawn Z. Galera. Abalos Adonis Jr. C. Aspiras Lance Neil Andre I. Guado Nicoboy R. Carrera John Michael R. Castro Fabian Dio M. De la Peña Julius M. Galban Aldrin C.
Gamboa JPN, Garcia Jimuel Harris G, Halog Dariel P, Mabalot Mark Norbert B, Marinas Hero F, Miana Edmar R, Nidwaza Ron Kirby M, Ninyalga Marlon P, Paule Aubrey Mark M, Teremne Ion Xavier H, Icar George Jr. V, Kero John Michael P, Rualo Jerome L, Apolinar Misha Jane D, Aspiliaga Relisa V, Barnachea Mawin Grace L, Blanco Andrea N, Guadilia Jean I, Bunayon Micaela P, Castro Ivy H, Dakoykoy Renel Ia M, Flores Sheila May M, Fontanilla Carmela E, Granil Laura Lalaine B, Lagliva Marvic R, Marata Armida F, Miko Joanna May A, Moralios Joanna A, Icazo Fredeline G, Refuerzo Rosemary V, Regacho Erica F. The completers of 10th faith under the advisory of Mr. Ferdinand O. Romero. Albay Russell J. R. Carpio Steve Nash H. Casicas John Paul C. Pulubong Russell John B. Milanes Rexel Troy G. Estacio Adrian Daryl Q. Fangon Mark Joseph B. with honors. Gapuz Ishar James O. Gatchalian Axel John F. Gomez Benji F. Gonzalez Ralph Allen M. Hoson Alexis O. Yobrera Russell Van Kenneth L. Mangawang James G. Milanes John Romeo O. Milanes Rexel Troy G. Munar Cedric S. Romero Luis Mario Q. Sabado Kenneth M. Abando Magdalena A. Abril April F. Caborian Mariel Sofia C. Kasauran Elijah R. David Daniela L. Gagua Pia Bianca H. Galera Renaline R. Galvan Vanessa Shane B. with honors. Halog Mary Rose I. Lazo Raisha May H. Nesperos Divina Gracia V. Nidwaza Carmelita P. Nieva Dayan Joy A. Ofiana Riza May D.
Regacho Maria Monica P. Rulyoda Michelle L. Villanueva Eliza May C. with honors. Yaranon Lai Armain L. The completers of 10 Fortitude under the advisory of Mrs. Erica R. Fangonilo. Asuncion Ryan G. Balanag Jimboy J. Guado Freddy Boy Z. Abutotan Rusty D. Carrera Renato Jr. J. Castro Christian M. Tulay Russell M. Gumangan Cedric P. Hakla Danilo Jr. J. Javier Dennis R. Junio Justin B. Namfung Lamont Freud G. Panelo Lemuel Q. Regacho Bill F. Tudayan Lander M. Ventanilla Denver F. Verceles Dieter A. Abando Roseanne N. Albay Cherry May A. Alcantara Shinalin P. Amoyan Erica E. Antalan Mary Joy H. Arpon Catherine P. Kamat Bea Patricia R. Dakanay Mariel A. Fontanilla Daphne D. Prianella Caitlin Grace B. Go Marian R. with honors. Pamia Giselle B. Maltu Joshelle G. Milana Noel Isabel I. Montorio Eliana Shane C. Nibut Christina Cassandra L. Oribelio Myra C. Regacho Julian D. Romero Joan C. Celi Angela B. with honors. Viernes Frixie Anthony A. Villanueva Leonila N. The completers of 10 Hope under the advisory of Mrs. Lourdes A. Garcia. Abaya John Darren A. Aspiras Chester Neil F. Belisario Mark Joel F. Wadilia Jose A. Kalonghe Marlo D. Calustre Bornhart D. Castillo Jollyvic G. De la Peña Jeffrey P. Fernandez Mark Anthony O. Gabrino Brian M. Garcia John Lloyd T. Gatchalian Jonald A. Gavina Danilo Jr. J. Medina Jundel Y. Ofiana Jofer P. Picar John Paul P. Rafanan Roden C. Refuerzo Emmanuel M. Ricinio Apolinario Jr. J. Villarta Kim Justin S.
Bagube Rosemary M. Banayat Danica A. Cabreros Kathleen Ann C. Carrera Nathalie Yin Krishley B. Estonilo Hannah Jane G. Estorco Charlotte G. La Chica Rochelle N. Libunaw Ira Joy O. Muñoz Easy O. Ubungin Cassandra Faith D. Padua Lizelle E. Pascua Jeneline W. Ramos Avelina M. with honors. Sarmiento Deodeline B. Viernes Dustin Grace A. The completers of 10 Humility under the advisory of Mrs. Kimberly S. Estoque. Abat Ramil M. Abat Rodel Gilbert M. Bactasa Martin Jr. J. Guado Melvin C. Dulay John Paul C. Kumpaas Al James Clint U. Estonactoc Denzel F. Gamboa Mark Lester G. Hakla Derek John M. Magtira Davidson G. Oracion Rogen Stephen Carlo P. Pasamonte Ronel L. Perez John Selwyn G. Regacho Nick Russell A. Rimando Giovanni D. Rolyoda Rodney G. Sugitan Jovan M. Taklay Justin Luis S. Tatunay Joey G. Drio Ginaline J. Estuesta Tricia May O. Fontanilla Kate J. Cortez Mika C. Garon Ayesha Jenzel D. Gasmen Annie E. Hakang Princess C. Larojo Rina G. Malate Romalyn A. Manganti Geraldine H. Ocon Eunice Lovisa E. Pakle Angel C. Paras Marilu F. Pascua Jessa May A. Quero Abigail F. Ramones Crislin Dayan G. Ramos Larin V. Rivera Angel Tricia May C. The completers of 10 Justice under the advisory of Mrs. Luz R. Fortes. Agpalza Mark Anthony T. Basa Joshua S. Damian Justin Clark E. Cortea Melchor Jr. B. Italia Jefferson R. with honors. Layman Jasper Lee D. Oliveros Carl Vincent V. Panergo Aaron S. Refuerzo Rafi F. Reyes Justin P. Villanueva Milben D.
Aurea Mariel Laika D. Basto Melanie F. Batoy Micaela Gail D. Kaburyan Jenny Rose C. Caranta Caroline O. Caryaga Genevieve Q. Celestial Glyza P. Dakpano Glyza May A. Dakpano Luis Cristina L. De Guzman Rayaline A. De Colawan Clariza Joy M. Domondon Jenny B. Estoque Bea S. Fernandez Rhea Joyce C. Fontanilla Rachel C. with honors. Galera Ishaira Ice V. Garcia Angela O. Garcia April May G. Garcia Paula A. Gavina Marina F. Gomez Griselda G. Guavis Joanna May M. Rubio Arieza Jen E. Rulyoda Kenneth Lee Jane A. Samson Glyza May D. Sarabelio Jovan Mel R. Verazon Elijah Angelica A. Wadwadan Cyril P. The completers of Pen Love under the advisory of Mr. Jesus Ray L. De Vera. Ballesteros John Kenneth P. Belen Christian C. Bodilla Edwin Jr. R. Buado Carlo C. Buado Rovic F. Buado Sherwin P. Kero Glenn A. Kero Glenn A. Refuerzo Lester B. Rivera Mark Jeffrey P. Rodriguez Jeff E. Sile Ian Ray E. Tamayo Ronald Jr. J. Calimoso Ara C. Ceriliano Joanna Rose B. De Castro Jemima B. De Guzman Rica May Q. De la Cruz Rangeline S. Cortez Christine Joy F. Gravoso Sheena R. Mamaril Marian Antoinette G. Monster Nicole D. Natividad Janiela May E. Ragma Jana May E. Rivera Megan C. Servania Sandara E. with honors. Singh Jessa May R. Tubera Cristina G. Valdez Annalyn J. The completers of Pen Perseverance under the advisory of Mr. Teddy Mac Q. Panelo. Aguilar Lawrence C. Aquino Jonathan B. Beloro Rainier Edison C. Bilugot Mark Joseph C. Carrera Arwin J. Castro Anjo G. De Castro Joshmar C. Dulce Angelo N. Estonilo Vince B. Cagaza John Paul A. Galinato Sander Joaquin A. Gilo Mark Angelo O. Lago Shaniel A. Pagaragan John Lloyd M. Panaligan Carl Stephen A. Rubio Raymond Q. Tavas Jericho S. Viray Dean Mar V. Bandales Julie C. Kakayuran Jomelin P. Carrera Shaimaine B. De Llamas Angela J. Dumondon Yesha S. Eslao Micresha C. Estrada Renalyn M. with honors. Galiste Rosalyn A. Guya Katrina Paula T. La Chica Aiza May. Lopez Jade Ann D. Narvaez Balsi. Okay Riza M. Ofiana Karen Jane G. Oracion Michelle S. Tina Alia Martini B. Reyes Daniela J. Saldavia Marian Joy M. The completers of 10 Prudence under the advisory of Mrs. Alma V. Morado. Algordo Jerry M. Aunzo John Paul C. Kakayuran Jomel M. Kaluza Carlo J. E. Dakanay Andre S. Delos Mark Joseph G. Espirito Rogin A. Gamboa Mark Lawrence L. Gatchalian John R. La Chica Jomel L. La Rojo Adrian Luis V. Marasigan Cedric B. with honors. Masilang Rival John B. Miguel Brian D. Peralta Marlo A. Ramillosa John Lloyd O. Abara Christine C. Arizo Annie R. Benitez Michelle L. Boadilla Carla May T. Buado Jaisel S. Kabahog Angeline N. Corpus Nina Alexa M. Dakpano Cheryl Ann E. De la Cruz May L. Delim Rana Christine P. Bifunturom Juliana Sofia E. Estacio Angelica R. Fajardo Girly Ann O. Hakla Rose Ann O. Mamuyak Lailani B. Panergo Glory May L. Caro Irene May L. Refuya Mary Grace E. Valdez Joan D. Viduya Realin Q. The completers of 10 Temperance under the advisory of Mr. Jeffrey C. Rivera. Away Lord Lorenzel D. Ballesteros Jefferson D. Bernardino Anthony I. Kabutotan Efren G. Carrera Jonathan T. De Guzman John Paul V. Gatchalian Joar M. Hakala Carlos Miguel A. Mabalot Jeffrey G. Mabalot Marvin L. Mamuyak John Ray M. Martinez John Ivan S. Milanes Arwin E. Morada John Ray V. Nava McAllen B. Rivera Gian Tristan E. Tumakder Marco Luis B. Velasco R.G. P. Victorio Jordan N. Albay Maricar O. Cortez Rodalyn N. Cudal Teresa E. De la Cruz Elizabeth G. De los Reyes Sheena R. Difunturum Sara M. Doctolero Desiree H. Dungan Melissa B. Estuesta Samantha Angeline L. Pangon Angel Leia D. Hagos Patricia Erica O. Javier Princess Jello N. Maglaya Arabella R. Nieva Erica E. Opilas Zaira May O. Ramos Leia May N. Tubera Christine V. Ventura Christine Joy E. Let us now hear the words of gratitude from the top student of this school year, Ms. Nicole Ashley R. Balbalosa.
Nelson Mandela has rightly said that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Yes, education is the key to eliminate all problems. If you want to grow and to be successful, then you need to be educated. To our beloved principal, department heads, supportive teachers and staff, and to our family, most especially our parents, friends, fellow classmates and students. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant morning to everyone. High school life, an unforgettable memory in every student life. This is the time when you totally realize that life was full of challenges. I have a lot of experience that molded my personality. Being high school is the best part of my school days. The more friends that you have, the more happiness you experience. High school, well, I can only say that it is the best experience while I'm living on this planet. Without high school life is a bit of void. My experience as grade 10 completer of junior high school was a forward momentum and I find it not easy. I might be moving to another level, but the experiences that I have gained along the way will always remain and cherished forever. I fared well academically, but nothing I built was achieved overnight. It took a lot of courage and dedication before finishing the race. I finished the grade 10 yet another race is coming, and I must be ready to run a more challenging one. And I thank all the people who cheered and believed in my capacity to finish the race successfully. I am hoping that those people who supported me will also be the same person who will guide me in the upcoming race. Moreover, when I was younger and even up to now, I appreciate the value of education, especially in this time of COVID-19 pandemic. We worked hard to get at this point, but we didn't do it by ourselves. My teachers serve as my inspiration to excel in school because of their selfless dedication to the students. To our teachers, thank you for sharing your time, talent, and knowledge with us. Our teachers are God masterpieces designed to positively influence the students. They are the true heroes in this generation. The epitome of knowledge and good ethics, truly our teachers are heroes. Having said this, may I take this opportunity to express my wholehearted gratitude to all who motivated and encouraged me to bring out the best in me. Thank you so much for nurturing many lives, for being an inspiration to us, for sharing your abounding knowledge, and for caring us as your children. Especially to those who became my advisors like Ma'am Norma Paneda, Ma'am Estefania de la Rosa, Sir Manny D. Estuesta, and to my advisor now, Sir Joseph Lee. Thank you for being our second parent in this school. Thank you, teachers, for the love. Furthermore, I would like to say thank you to my classmates. Thank you for the well-spent chat just to accomplish our task in school. Thank you to my best friend Winnie Fang, who tirelessly supported me in all my decisions in life. Thank you for guiding and accepting me wholeheartedly. To others who became my friends, Donalyn Villanueva, Marian Go, Jean May Montilla, and others, thank you also with you guys. I love you so much and I hope you won't forget me. You are the buddies that I don't want to lose because you brought happiness to my student life. Thank you for the laughter and tears that made us even closer and stronger, and looking forward to see personally when this pandemic ends. I just want to hug you all very tight for a job well done. Special mention to my parents, Josie Rosales and Jonathan Balbalosa, who always cheer me whenever I feel hopeless and weak. Thank you for being the best mama and papa in the universe. You made me feel that I am truly a blessing to the family and to my siblings. Above all, thank you, Lord, for the gift of life and for giving me blessed family. To our principal and all the office staff, thank you for keeping things running smoothly. Thank you for making this school and your students good as possible. To our teacher, designate guidance counselor, thank you for patiently listening and trying to keep us on the right track. You made yourself busy just to make and run our school perfectly. Before I end my speech, let me share this meaningful quote from Mary Davis, and I quote, "The more grateful I am, the more beauty I see." This simply means that the more we appreciate a person is, the more we see the value or beauty of this person. Thus, we all need to be grateful to our parents, teachers, friends, and to all the people around us. No matter how big or how small their contribution to us, it is better to be grateful than ungrateful. And being grateful will lead us to become great in our own right. Thank you and congratulations to all of us.
This is not the end of your journey. With all the knowledge, attitude, and skills you gained and developed from this institution, may you set sail and conquer the world.
Make the FEMS proud! Celebrate your success today and continue to strive tomorrow. This has been Erica R. Famonilo.
And this is Joseph B. Lee.
Always stay safe.
Thank you for viewing.
In the heart of our hometown, where the triumph of the goal dwells, we raise the banner so high and tall, as we proudly sing thy name. In this quest of skills and knowledge, we entrust thee all our hopes. Like here's the sunshine, a warm embrace, our shelter from the cold dark rain. Don Eufemio F. Erigel Memorial National High School, a fountain that showers love, truth, and wisdom, guiding light forever. Don Eufemio F. Erigel Memorial National High School, a gift from our good Lord above. As we go on in this journey, trials will mislead our way, but through thy prowess, motherly guidance, our hardships turn to victory. Don Eugenio Eferigal Memorial National High School, a fountain that showers love, truth, and wisdom, guiding life forever. Don Eugenio Eferigal Memorial National High School,